Hello everyone, Peter here from June's Competitions at June's Golf Centre here in Fraserburgh. Well, what a 24 hours it has been for us behind the scenes. Apologies if you are one of those that struggle to be able to log into your account. I'll be honest with you, I don't know how these things happen. I think it's when plugins, etc. do a little update, there's a security update on WordPress or something like that, and it just knocks a few things off. So I was frantically through the night trying to get the login page back up. Now, it seemed that there was a workaround. If these things just didn't work for everybody, it would be a little bit simpler. But the problem is, it seemed to work for a few, but not work for the most. So anyway, it wasn't too bad in the end. It certainly hasn't been a draw that we as a business have made any money on. So the good news is, if you did manage to get a ticket, the odds are better than ever, as there were hundreds of tickets left unsold. But you know, our promise to you all, when we say we're going to do a draw on the Friday at 8 o'clock, then that is when it will take place at the very latest. Also, a little reminder, when I put a draw out there, if it sells out, it will happen sooner. I keep banging the drum on this one. Do not wait till the last minute, please, to buy your tickets if you know you're going to get one, because it means we can get them drawn sooner, and it just means, well, I was going to say I'd get a few less grey hairs, but that ship has sailed a long, long time ago, and as you can see, that's happened already. So anyway, let's bring up the website just very quickly, because coming up next Friday, well, I say next Friday, hopefully it will happen sooner than then. You can see we've got a year's supply of 2025 Titleist Pro V1 balls. Now, this is the new model golf ball coming out next week from Titleist. The Pro V1, still the most popular ball, still regarded as the #1 ball in golf. And this is your chance to win 6 dozen of the brand spanking ones that will be coming here. And you might be able to see there, we've already sold 33% of the tickets. So in the event that it does go to next Friday, I'll see you then, but the likelihood is, and hopefully we could even draw this out over the weekend if we do sell those tickets. Of course, this weekend here in Fraserburgh is a big weekend, because it's Fraserburgh travelling down to Ibrox to take on Rangers in the Scottish Cup. So I think most people on Sunday afternoon will be either going to that or glued to the tellies in this area anyway. I do know people follow our June's competitions from all over the place, so you may not be interested in that. You may not give two hoots about football. I don't know, but it certainly captured the imagination of a lot of the people around here. So, you know, it'd be pretty cool to perhaps draw it at half-time on Sunday afternoon. So if you fancy winning 6 dozen Pro V1, new Pro V1 I might add, head to the website this evening and go and get your tickets. Now, something else I just want to point out, in fact, what I'll do is I'll talk to you about this while I bring up the wheel of names, because if I share the wheel of names, that should pop up on your screens now. There it is. As you'll know, in fact, let me just go back up to the top of this. We sort these alphabetically by surname. For everybody that's entered, this is just our little bit of housekeeping to make sure that the number of tickets you bought are indeed on the wheel. I can promise you that everyone who bought a ticket is on there. Despite my problems, we had 1,147 tickets sold. There was a 1,500 ticket availability. So as we've said, 353 tickets left unsold. But a massive thank you to everybody who did buy a ticket. Now, going forward, I do listen to your feedback always, folks. So if you want to make some suggestions for improvements to the competitions, if you want to make some suggestions to prizes, as I know you have done over the, I was going to say weeks and months, but it's actually years now. But also, some bit of feedback I've had is the fact that they notice there are some people are buying lots and lots of tickets each draw. Now, I'm very grateful for that. Of course, I am. It does help us to give bigger and better prizes. But the suggestion is that we shouldn't really have 1 or 2 people buying all of the tickets. So what I've done on the Titleist Pro V1 draw, as an experiment, I've limited the number of tickets that an individual can buy to 35 per person. I notice there's a lot of other competition sites that also do similar, so there must be something in it. But I do appreciate your feedback. Let me know your thoughts. Is it something we should continue with? Or if someone wants to buy all the tickets, should we just let them? Your feedback shapes June's comps, and I do listen to you. So please do let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts on limiting ticket numbers per draw per person. So like I said, a little experiment on the Titleist draw. Hopefully it does work okay. We did have a little problem quite a while ago when I did that, where it wouldn't allow some people to buy any tickets, even though they hadn't bought any. Bit bizarre. So I'm hoping that's not going to happen. Now, is anyone making any comments on any of that? We've got Alan, who's a regular viewer of our lives. Good evening, Alan. I hope you are well, mate. And I hope the rest of you are as well. And we've got quite a few people watching this. So what I am going to do is, just before we do the draw, let's have a little tour around the shop for the new stuff that's going to be up for grabs this evening. So let's start off with the drivers. So as you can see here, we've got a bag of Callaway Elite. This one in my hand is the Triple Diamond. The Triple Diamond has the glossy top to it compared to the, we could call it the Standard Elite. This has more of a matte finish. I don't know if it'll pick it up very well on the camera, but it's got like a carbon crown. I've had a little shot with that today. Any of you following the Dunes Golf Centre social media pages may have seen me hitting the Callaway Elite today, and I had to go with a Triple Diamond. And my word, it is a rocket. It went 310 yards, which for me, in my aging years, is quite something, let me tell you. And we've also got the G440. Now, we had a Ping demo day here last night, and this was very, very well received. I can't remember the last time Ping brought out a bad range of drivers and fairway woods. So the G440 here, in fact, I've just realised these will kind of split football allegiances, maybe. The Callaway Elite versus the G440. There's a bit of a Rangers v Celtic vibe going on there. I don't think we'll get many Rangers fans buying the Elite, nor will many Celtic fans want the G440, but who knows? Maybe the colour doesn't really matter. Or maybe it does. Guess it's personal preference there. So we've got the G440 there, like I said, performed really well. You might have seen me again on social media. Do give the channels a follow. I'm doing a lot of reviews at the minute and trying out different clubs. I hit this little bad boy the other day, the G447 wood. I strongly believe we're going to see a lot more golfers getting into things like 4 woods and 7 woods rather than the traditional 5 and 3 woods. So much easier to hit. And the 4 wood in the new G440 is exactly the same shaft length as the 3 wood. So you're not going to lose any club head speed, but it's just a bit more lofted, easier to hit, easier to pick up off, maybe not a quite perfect lie. And then we have here the TaylorMade QI 35. Now, Chris and I were chatting today. Chris isn't a big fan of how this one looks. If he's honest about it, it performs great, just as they all do. But he massively preferred the look of the Callaway Elite. But I just love the stealthiness of this with the carbon top. It is a bit like some sort of rocket ship, and it performs as well. But like with all of these clubs, to be honest, guys, the big thing is getting the right fit. You need to get the right fit. I've noticed they are spinning lower than a lot of the brands from models rather from last year. So if you are thinking of getting one, of course, the good news, if you win this evening with June's Comps, the prize does include a fitting as well. Now, we see we've got a few comments just coming up. Alan, who did say good evening, has just put really due a win, 1 win in 2 years. Alan, it is a completely random draw. You know that, mate, which is why you keep playing. But yes, good luck. He's put maybe even longer. Well, we will see. And Barry's just put their fingers crossed for you, Alan. So thanks for that, Barry. I do like a little bit of conversation between us guys. It is always strange just speaking to the camera, just to myself, really, it feels like most of the time. So yeah, do keep the comments coming. Right, folks, you know what? I've been whittering on now for quite long enough. I think it is about 8:15. In fact, it's just ticked to 8:15. So let's bring up the draws. So what's going to happen here? The first draw we're going to bring out is the 3 dozen Pro V1X or £100 shop credit. Just to point out, this is not the 2025 Pro V1 as was advertised for next week's draw. This was the one on the website. You'll see it's the current model Pro V1X, which is up for grabs. And if you don't fancy that, you can, of course, take the £100 shop credit as stated on the screen there. So, guys, we're going to give him a shuffle in between every draw. So that's the wheel of name shuffled right now. So who's going to win the Pro V1 balls? Let's spin the wheel and find out. Good luck, everybody. With ticket number 701, it is Norma Ritchie. Congratulations, Norma. You are the first winner this Friday evening. Now remember, Norma's name stays on the wheel. We don't change anything just because she's won. That stays there, so the chances to win each draw remain exactly the same. Now, as soon as a few more comments come through, so this was a good point. When is the prize for a golf day with you? Now, Alan, I have got that in the pipeline, and it's something I was just waiting for the weather to get a little bit better so we could get it organised straight away. But I promise you, Alan, that is coming. We are doing it. I'm going to just decide whether I do it just a round of golf for me and that's it, or do we make a big thing of it? Do we even, have a meal after a few beers? Do I get in touch with a local hotel for, like you, Alan, who's going to be travelling to get here if you're the winner? It might be something that we could offer a bit more to it. Grant Leslie's just put, waiting for my phone to ring. Indeed, Grant. Well, there's 3 draws left to go this evening yet. So let's see what happens there. So let's go back to our wheel. I'm going to give them another shuffle as we do between each draw. Then bring up the prize that is on offer on the next spin. So the next spin is for the 2025 model fairway wood or £300 shop credit. If you just joined the broadcast, you will have heard me speaking a little bit earlier about 4-woods and 7-woods. I promise you, if you haven't had a go with one yet, pop along to your local pro or come here to June's if you're local to us. We've got loads you can have a go with, and we have invested in demo 4 and 7-woods so that you can try them and just see for yourself what I'm singing from the rooftops about, that those high lofted fairway woods are the future, in my opinion. Right, guys, so here we go. We are ready to see who is going to win their choice of 2025 model fairway wood. Good luck, everybody. With ticket number 596, the winner is Stephen Farquhar. Well done, Stephen. You will be coming along or giving me a call. I'll be calling you to get you sorted out with your choice of fairway wood. Right, folks, 2 prizes down, 2 more to go. Let's change the banner that's on the screen. And of course, we're playing now for the ever popular Scotty Cameron putter, or £350 to spend on anything you want here in the shop at June's Golf Centre. Heading back to the wheel, I'm going to give him a shuffle, and then we're going to give it a spin to see who is going to win. Right, here we go for the Scotty Cameron. Good luck, everyone. Ticket number 1216, the winner is Mark Cowie. Congratulations, Mark. The Scotty Cameron putter is yours, or you can get the shop credit. That is entirely up to you. So well done, Mark. We'll be getting in touch with all of our winners straight after, well, I say straight after this. I might nip home and get some supper, and then it might be too late to call people. I don't know, but it is a Friday night. If not, if I don't get in touch with the winners tonight and you're not watching, don't worry, I will be in contact with you tomorrow morning. Right, let's give the wheel a shuffle because we are now about to spin the wheel for the final time this evening. So let me just make sure I get the right banner up so there's no doubt of what was up for grabs. So there we go. It's the 2025 model of driver or £400 shop credit. Let's just see who is watching. Oh, yes, Stephen is watching. Brilliant. Yes, first win. Congratulations, Stephen. I love it when the winners are on the live. So thanks for tuning in, Stephen. Yes, you have got your first win. That is brilliant news. The fairway wood is heading your way. Right, guys, let's go back to the wheel. I've already shuffled them, so it's time to do the final spin of the day. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. there is our winner with ticket number 1200, Jonathan Strachan. Well done, Jonathan. Now, I don't know how closely you all watch these draws, but I bet Rainer Sim was willing that wheel to give another millimetre of a turn because it's right on the line. But it is Jonathan Strachan that is our winner. Massive thank you to everybody who took part in this draw. It did salvage it. A lot of last minute entries from you all today helped it from going from a massive loss to just a small loss. So I'm eternally grateful to all of you. And please do keep following June's Comps on social media. Also, I'd like you to give the YouTube channel a subscribe and our June's Golf Centre pages as well. We would love to grow our social media presence so that it helps us to grow the business and provide you guys with an ever improving facility and service to the local community, but also wider afield as well. Much appreciated, everyone. Enjoy your weekend. That's it from me. Bye for now.